So first topic is NCIS. In this recent season, they introduced a new bad guy. A Russian... what's his name? I'll butcher his name for sure. But he had connections to Ari, his soiree, Ziva's half-brother. Sure enough, it was later found out that this Russian is Ari's brother as well. So that was an interesting turn of events. I think we all kind of saw that coming when it was mentioned about, you know, he was getting revenge for the death of Ari. But, and they could have done so much with this storyline because it brought in history that not only dated back to when Ziva was on the show, but to when Kate was on the show. So it dated back all the way to season 1, and it could have been so great. But last month, they ended it with Gibbs and Fornell, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, killing him. Getting him back for this Russian killing Fornell's and Gibbs' ex-wife Diane. Now, I'm all for them getting revenge because no one should have killed Diane. I'm sorry, but she was just the best character ever. Well, she's one of them. One of the best characters. Recurring characters on the show. Always happy to see Diane. She's always fun. And she just kind of brings some history into the show that we end up learning more about. Like Gibbs and Fornell. So it's really fun to get to see her. But now she's dead. And while it brings a whole new dynamic to Gibbs and Fornell's relationship, it still didn't... They could have done something fabulous with this storyline. Could have spread it out to the end of the year, and maybe they didn't want to do that. Maybe they still have something else up their sleeve that we don't know about yet. And hopefully they do. Because to end it just with Gibbs and Fornell getting their revenge, it seemed too clean. Just too clean, too easy. It didn't feel right. And one thing that I was always taught when it comes to books, movies, or TV shows, or writing anything, is that nothing happens without being for a reason. So when you see little things happening, you know they're happening for a reason. They're being mentioned for a reason. And whether you find out that reason like in the next episode, or 10 minutes into a movie, or 5 pages into the book, or at the end of it, there's always a reason for why things happen. And one of the things that I'm hoping is that there is a reason for why they made it so clean and so simple. Because it just doesn't feel right that they just let him die. I was hoping that there was just some reason to why they had Fornell and Gibbs kill the Russian the way they did. And of course, one of the major storylines that could have happened, but I knew was never going to happen, was that they could have brought in Ziva's character somehow, shape, or form. They could have connected her somehow, because after all, Ari is her half-brother. She's the one who shot and killed him, so why bring all this up if you're not planning on integrating her into the storyline? So, and maybe they are planning this. Who knows? We're not in the writer's room. But it could have been such a fabulous storyline. It just, right now it feels like it lacked what it could have been. And what I really hope is that they have something up their sleeves that will show that it's going to be great.